Today we begin at the source, fresh tea leaves, harvested with care for quality and consistency. Before harvesting tea leaves, safety and tools are checked every shift, every time.
The goal is simple. Select the right tea leaves at the right maturity, bud and tender leaves.
Quality starts here. Tea leaves are graded even before they leave the field.
The plucking height is controlled, so only the best tea leaves are harvested.
Consistency matters. Clean cuts reduce damage and preserve tea leaves' freshness.
Fresh tea leaves must breathe. Ventilated crates prevent heat buildup. Every tea leaves lot is tracked from the field, weight, time, and source. Tagged tea leaves crates are staged for rapid dispatch to the processing facility. Secure loads protect tea leaves from bruising while keeping ventilation open. From field to facility, tea leaves must move quickly. Time is quality. Now the tea leaves begin their journey from harvest to controlled processing. Even before processing, tea leaves are protected, identified, ventilated, and shaded. Next, tea leaves move from field handling into organized transport toward the facility.
For tea leaves, transport begins with alignment, airflow planning, and traceable packaging ready at the facility.
Fresh tea leaves must breathe, even in transit, so loads are staged with ventilation lanes. Tea leaves travel with monitoring. Heat and moisture are tracked from field to factory.
Securing tea leaves is about stability without crushing, firm straps, protected corners, open airflow.
Tea leaves leave the field sealed, numbered, and documented. No gaps in traceability. With tea leaves secured, the journey to controlled processing begins.
For tea leaves, time and temperature matter, so the route is direct and steady. Every kilometer counts. Fresh tea leaves are protected until they reach factory control.
Stable motion prevents bruising. Tea leaves travel smoother when the ride is controlled. Weights confirm nothing is missing. Tea leaves loads are verified before entry to the industrial zone. From here, tea leaves move under stricter controls, traffic, timing, and documented checks.
That's where tea leaves shift from agriculture to industry, where precision begins.
Even now, tea leaves are treated like sensitive material, sealed, monitored, and guided into the site. Arrival is controlled. Tea leaves don't enter until identity, seals, and paperwork match.
Now tea leaves cross into the facility, where the exterior and entry systems take over. Inside the site, tea leaves move into a controlled zone. Traffic, airflow, and entry checks are all designed to protect freshness. The tea leaves route is separated from finished goods. Clean entry prevents cross-contamination.
All right, easy now. A little slower. And stop.
Entry control starts at the dock. Tea leaves are locked in place before any seal is broken. Only after tea leaves documentation matches do we open the shipment. Traceability stays unbroken.
The tea leaves load is arranged for ventilation and stability. Monitoring devices stay with the material. Temperature and humidity checks confirm tea leaves arrived within safe limits before unloading begins.
Unloading tea leaves is slow and deliberate. No sudden jolts. No unnecessary compression.
From this dock, tea leaves flow into the entry corridor that leads to cleaning and sorting.
Even at entry, tea leaves move through barriers that control dust, airflow, and hygiene. This is the factory entry point for tea leaves, where every lot is scanned into the production system.
Now tea leaves cross from receiving into the first production zone, where impurities are removed and lots are organized.
With tea leaves accepted and positioned, the line begins. Cleaning and sorting start right here.
This is the first controlled step. Tea leaves are fed evenly, so cleaning systems work consistently. Uniform flow prevents damage. Tea leaves should move like a steady stream, not a pile.
Vibration removes early contamination. Tea leaves stay on the main deck while fines fall away.
Only what belongs stays in the flow. Tea leaves move forward. Waste is isolated immediately.
Aspiration removes what's too light. Tea leaves remain while airborne dust is extracted safely.
Collected dust is contained. Tea leaves stay clean, and the workspace stays safe.
Magnets capture ferrous contamination before it can reach the process. Tea leaves must be protected at every step.
Detection confirms the line is clean. Tea leaves move ahead only when sensors approve.
Human eyes still matter. This final manual pass keeps TEE leaves uniform before core processing.
Waste is isolated, and TEE leaves are sampled, so the next stages can be tuned to real material.
Stable feed rate ensures stable results. TE leaves processing depends on controlled throughput. Elevation is gentle and enclosed. Tea leaves move up without being crushed. Even distribution prevents hotspots. Tea leaves must be laid out uniformly before the next stage. Cleaning and sorting are complete. Now tea leaves enter controlled conditioning for core processing. From here, tea leaves begin their controlled conditioning, the foundation for every transformation that follows. Core processing starts with controlled withering. Tea leaves are softened and conditioned for the next mechanical step.
Even tea leaves depth means even moisture loss. Uniform conditioning prevents uneven rolling later. Moisture targets guide the timing. TEE leaves must be pliable, not brittle. Once conditioned, tea leaves leave the trough and move into mechanical processing.
This feed hopper meters TEE leaves into rolling controlled input, protects quality and machinery.
Rolling breaks TEE leaves gently, releasing enzymes that drive the next transformation. Pressure and time are tuned. Tea leaves must be rolled evenly without overheating. Visual checks confirm the roll. Tea leaves should be bruised uniformly to prepare for oxidation. After rolling, tea leaves are loosened so air can reach every surface in the next stage. This step prepares tea leaves for uniform exposure. No tight clumps, no blocked airflow. Thin, even layers allow controlled chemistry. Tea leaves are now ready for oxidation conditions. Humidity and temperature are set. These conditions guide how tea leaves change after rolling. This is where TE leaves begin the critical change. Controlled exposure to air under precise conditions. Small changes matter. Tea leaves are monitored constantly, so the transformation stays consistent.
Now tea leaves are set for the main transformation, oxidation control, and the next thermal steps will define final character. Here the tea leaves transformation locks in. Controlled heat stops oxidation at the right moment, and sets the final structure.
Airflow and temperature must be steady. Tea leaves dry evenly only when the bed stays uniform.
Drying stops enzymatic activity. Tea leaves become stable, aromatic, and ready for precise finishing.
Moisture removal is measured continuously. Tea leaves must exit at a tight target for shelf stability. As tea leaves exit the dryer, they're cooled and stabilized, so texture and aroma remain intact. This is the lock-in point. Tea leaves moisture is confirmed before they move to separation and grading.
After drying, tea leaves are separated by size. Fines, leaf, and larger particles are handled differently.
Grading creates consistency. Tea leaves are sorted so each product spec stays uniform. Each tea leaves grade is routed separately. This hopper feeds the finishing line. Label confirmed. Tea leaves, finishing feed. Finishing begins by removing heavy particles. Tea leaves must be free of grit before final packing. Air separation protects quality. Tea leaves continue while heavier impurities are captured and contained. At this point, tea leaves are fully transformed, stable, clean, and routed toward precision packing systems. Next, tea leaves enter high-tech automation, where sensors and controls keep the final output perfectly consistent. Now tea leaves enter automation. Sensors and controls stabilize flow, hygiene, and consistency before precision finishing. For tea leaves, automation means every valve and motor is coordinated. No surges, no gaps. These sensors watch tea leaves in real time, level, speed, and blockage, so the line self-corrects instantly. Automated routing keeps tea leaves moving without exposure. Sealed paths prevent dust and contamination. Buffering prevents stops and starts. Tea leaves stay stable even when downstream equipment changes speed.
Automation also samples tea leaves consistently. Same timing, same volume, so quality data is reliable.
Inline measurement means tea leaves don't wait for lab results. Controls adjust in real time. This closed-loop control keeps tea leaves flow constant, exactly what precision lines need. Automated weighing verifies tea leaves throughput. Accuracy here protects every downstream specification.
Dust control is automated for safety. Tea leaves move cleanly while airborne particles are captured and contained.
Central monitoring ties everything together. Tea leaves quality is protected by continuous visibility. Even packaging logistics are automated. Tea leaf sacks are staged without disrupting the production flow. Interlocks prevent mistakes. Tea leaf sacks move only when sensors confirm position and identity. Place the label right here on the batch box, Meena.
Barcode check is good.
Next, tea leaves move into precision finishing, where tight adjustments define final uniformity.
Precision finishing is about control. Tea leaves are metered, so every downstream step stays stable.
After fines removal, TEE leaves are ready for optical inspection, where cameras detect unwanted particles.
Optical sorting adds another layer of safety. Tea leaves that don't match the profile are removed instantly.
Only the clean tea leaves continue. Now we refine size and uniformity for final specification. Final grading ensures the pack is consistent. Tea leaf size affects brewing behavior and customer expectation. Before tea leaves are packed, we confirm the finished grade meets targets. Quality control is next. Finishing is complete. Now tea leaves move to verification, where lab and line checks confirm compliance.
Quality control connects process to product. Tea leaves are tested before any packaging begins. Next, tea leaves undergo measurement, moisture, particle distribution, and safety checks. Quality control starts with moisture. Tea leaves must be dry enough for stability, but not over-dried. Next is particle distribution. Tea leaves are screened to confirm uniform grade. A stable profile means stable brewing. Tea leaves must meet the same distribution every batch. These numbers confirm consistency. TE leaves grading on the line matches lab verification. Sensory checks add what instruments can't. Tea leaves must smell clean, fresh, and true to style. Safety includes hygiene. TEE leaves lines are verified by contact surface checks. Routine verification keeps risk low. Tea leaves are protected by documented sanitation controls. Quality control also validates equipment. TE leaves metal detection must be proven every shift.
Pass/fail verified.
This confirms protection works. Tea leaves will be rejected automatically if contamination is detected.
With QC approval, tea leaves can move to packaging, where consistency must be maintained to the final pallet.
With TE leaves cleared by QC, packaging begins. Controlled filling, sealing, and traceable labeling. The same tea leaf sack design is used everywhere. Print, liner, and batch box must match every lot. Filling TEE leaves requires dust control and precision. Net weight is controlled before the sack is released. A steady tea leaf stream prevents overfill and keeps the sack shape uniform for sealing and palletizing. After tea leaves are weighed, the sack is settled so it seals properly and stacks safely. The tea leaves liner is sealed first, then the outer sack is secured. This keeps aroma protected and prevents leakage. Sealing completes the tea leaves package. Strong seams and clean tape ensure safe handling through storage and transport. Every tea leaf sack is labeled and scanned, and this is the traceability link from field lot to final pallet. Check weighing verifies every tea leaf sack. Only correct weight moves forward. A final safety check protects the customer. Tea leaves are cleared again before palletizing. Palletizing standardizes handling. TE leaves sacks are stacked in a repeatable pattern for stability. Wrapped pallets protect tea leaves from moisture and dammit. Labels stay visible for warehouse control. Now tea leaves move to storage, handled as a single protected unit from this point onward. Warehouse storage keeps TE leaves organized. Location control ensures first in, first out handling. Every tea leaves pallet is scanned into storage. Inventory stays accurate and dispatch stays fast. With tea leaves stored, dispatch can be scheduled. Orders will pull pallets from these exact locations. Dispatch begins with verification. TE leaves orders are matched to the correct pallets before loading. Only verified TE leaves pallets move to the dock. This prevents mix-ups and protects traceability. At the dock, TE leaves are staged for safe loading. Truck alignment and dock locks prevent movement. This is the final chain of custody. Tea leaves pallets are scanned into the vehicle, one by one. Finished TE leaves now move as pallet units. Uniform packages, uniform handling, uniform identification. Warehouse storage keeps tea leaves ready. Organized pallets reduce delay and protect product integrity. Loading completes the physical journey. Tea leaves pallets are positioned for stable transport and secure arrival. And this is how modern factories produce tea leaves from start to finish. From harvest to dispatch, tea leaves stay controlled, tested, and traceable every step of the way.